Hey y'all, it is Monday, the most dreaded day of the week for folks who are not retired. I'm going to talk about a couple of things. I just now this morning published or released a video about the analytics of YouTube. Now, y'all, that's what I put in the title, analytics and more. Immediately, it got flagged for a review. Immediately. So what I did was, I went in and I changed the title to, what does all this mean? And immediately, it was taken off the review status. So I've come to the conclusion, which I thought before, that what you put in your title is maybe not the only thing, but it definitely is one of the things that will cause your videos to get flagged. So, just thought I would share that with you. I stayed home yesterday, so today I definitely have cabin fever. So I'm on my way over to see if Mary Jo and I can't find something to get into. Now, y'all, we went the other day over to Bread of Life, and y'all know that I volunteered over there with Mary Jo. Then Mary Jo's mom got really sick and we stopped because we were taking care of her. Now, we went back over the other day. Now, Mary Jo's been over there a few times since I have. And she wasn't able to start volunteering because they had the big hepatitis A scare. And when you have a compromised immune system, you don't need to be anywhere around that. In fact, her doctors forbade her from going over there and volunteering. Now we're over that scare. At least, I mean, we never really had it here in North County. It was south in San Diego, but she had to be really careful. Anyway, we went over there yesterday. Oh, sweetie, you see my earrings? And I have on my matching necklace. Anyway, so we went over yesterday, and you guys, when we were over there the first time, it was very chaotic. It was a mess. I mean, we were constantly going through things and cleaning up messes, which is something that really appeals to me. So anyway, we went yesterday, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. They've made many, many improvements. They now have a director over there who is awesome, and his name is Tim, and his wife is also there. And they are the most wonderful couple. And so Bread of Life is going to continue to grow and provide more services for people. And for those of you who pray, I hope that you will keep them in your prayers, that things will go according to God's plan for Bread of Life. And I thank you ahead of time for that. Now, when I came out of the apartments to leave, I saw Mary Jo's son's monster work van out there. Now, he owns a company with a friend of his called URC. They do major renovations. And his company is doing the one on the community where Terry and I live. So when I saw this big monster van, I went back inside to see if I could see Joseph. I haven't seen him since his grandmother's celebration of life, so I just wanted to give him a hug. Well, evidently his partner was there and had the van, and Joseph had not shown up yet. But I would love to give him a big old hug. Now, y'all know he's got 5 children, which includes a set of twins. This young man is the most remarkable guy. I mean, he used to get in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Lots of tickets. One time, he and his friends were out on a Saturday at a school that was closed, of course. And so Joseph decided that he was going to climb the flagpole at this school. Y'all, this is not a laughing matter, but it is one of the examples of what this kid used to get into. He slid down that flagpole and got his man parts impaled. Boy parts, really. He was a young teenager. And he had to be airlifted by helicopter to a hospital. Y'all, that kid, he was a handful. He was a handful. And y'all know that one time he got me to take him to a pet store. And unknowingly on my part, he was there to get live mice for his snake. I will never forget the scratching sounds. I've got goosebumps all over that those little mice made inside that paper bag. Oh, one time he terrorized me with this great big frog. I mean, those were minor things, of course. But for this young man, who had to get married at a very early age, he has turned into this amazing man. Amazing. He owns a huge home. Takes his children on vacations all the time. He has made such a success out of his life. And I am so very, very proud of him. Now, he never got into trouble like Sam did, or has. I don't know what happened, really. I think it was getting married that turned this young man around. He had responsibilities right away, and he buckled down. And he's so amazing. And I tell y'all, even though he didn't get into the type of trouble that Sam has gotten into, it gives me hope for my son, that he is going to, as the saying goes, pull himself up by his bootstraps and make a success out of his life. Now, I do not judge success by having $1 million company, way over $1 million company. That is successful. And having a marriage that has lasted, and having 5 children that he takes care of. That's what Joseph has done. But that is success in a way, but there are other kinds of successes, you guys. overcoming drug addiction, overcoming alcoholism, which of course is a drug, overcoming gambling, any kind of addiction. That is success. Going from where Sam is to being gainfully employed, taking care of himself, being self-sufficient. I don't care if he's a ditch digger. I don't care if he goes to college, gets a master's degree, and has some fancy job. You guys, it's all about being a good person. Do you care about someone other than yourself? Now, I hate to say being a productive citizen, but really it is that. But you know what? Just being independent and making good choices. It's all about making good choices, which I told my children very early on. You are in control of your life. I cannot control your life. I can try, but it's ultimately you that is responsible for the choices that you make. If you choose to do something and get suspended at school, that's on you. I didn't tell you to curse out a teacher and get suspended. I didn't tell you to start doing drugs. I did not tell you to be violent. I did not tell you to be a thief. Many, many things. Our children make their own choices. The only thing we can do is, one, try to set an example for them. Give them love. Give them encouragement. Let them know that you believe in them. And then it's up to them to make the right choices. So I'm really believing and having faith that Sam is going to make better choices. That he's going to make the right choices for his life. And I pray that for all children, no matter what the circumstances. Children that come from wonderful homes can do things that are unimaginable. And kids from the most horrendous homes rise above it and turn out to be spectacular human beings. So anyway, the main point of that whole thing was how wonderful that Joseph has done in his life. So y'all, let's see, I've covered analytics in YouTube, and I hope you can see those pictures that I added to the Filmora video I did, and I hope they make some sense to you all. And I know there's a way that you can slow down the video. I can't remember how to do that or how to tell y'all to do that, but there is a way so that you can actually view those pages and get an idea of what I'm talking about. So, you know, YouTube is very confusing, and it's complicated, and I explained a little bit of that in the video. I hope they're not going to review the content and then put it on hold once again. But if they do, I will ask for a manual review and get it unstuck. So y'all, that's all for this video. I am getting close to my exit, and traffic has been moving along wonderfully this morning. It's because it's 10 o'clock. Y'all do something fun today, okay? And I love you very much, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.